this is Jewelyn. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another Planting with Jewelyn. It is Monday afternoon in the middle of October. I'm about to teach my night classes. I do teach every day this week, but I wanted to go ahead and throw on an apron, pull my hair back, and do some planting. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I spent my morning at the gym dancing, doing some grocery shopping at Trader Joe's, and the weather is beautiful. As you can see, I'm like in a crop top. It is nice and sunny for the middle of October, so that's one reason why I love living in Santa Monica. It is plant season all year long. For today's video, I wanted to focus on fixing up a few plant babies that either had fallouts and I want to go ahead and put it back into the original planter, or plants I repurchased and I want to make fuller. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. As far as for plant babies that have accidents, whether a piece fell off because of the weather or I accidentally bumped it, I never throw it out. I'll either make cuttings out of it, make it into a new plant, or put it back into the planter. So there's 4 plants that I want to go ahead and fix up. The first one I want to do is this peperomia, and actually this is going to be like the last time I ever get this peperomia because it's pretty fussy with me. I think this is the second time I ever purchased this peperomia, and one piece fell out, so I want to go ahead and redo it. I like showing you all sides of plant life, and never throw away parts of your plants that fall off because you can always go ahead and propagate it. So as you can see, I had propagated it in water, and it's been living in water and gave me water roots while living on my shelf in my studio area, and it's doing good. So I want to go ahead and finally put it back with the original plant. And this is currently living on my succulent shelfie, but I'm trying to rearrange it for my fall plant tour, which will hopefully come out. I want to film it at least before the month ends, so that is the goal. So I just want to kind of style it like this, and I'm just using the same planter, and hopefully no more accidents. This is the last time I'm going to purchase this peperomia. It's more on the succulent side, but I always have trouble with this, so I think I like you like this. The thing with these peperomias is they're very hard to have them stand up because they're so top heavy, and I don't want to damage any in the process of replanting it. And then whatever fallouts I have, I'm just going to lay it onto the soil here and it'll repropagate itself. So I'm hoping that it'll stay, and then these little fallouts I'll just leave on the soil here to propagate. So don't want to mess with this too much. Just gonna leave it as is. Also, my grandma had her tea party, so here it is. I'm just gonna make sure that when I water it, it'll hopefully stay more grounded. I don't want to mess with it too much because it's top heavy, so I'm probably gonna get a chopstick and then maybe cinch it up to help it stay upright and not top over. So I'm just gonna leave this on the side. I got this ripsalis from the plant show in the summer, and there was a bunch of fallouts, and I actually have my ripsalis that I want to fix up next. So it's just been propagating in leca balls, and I want to go ahead and put this back into the planter. So as you can see, ripsalis also propagates in water as well. They've just been living in the leca ball water propagation setup, and I want to go ahead and fill it back into the planter. So all of them has roots. Again, these are little itty bitty pieces, but I save them to fill it up in the planter. In this case, I don't have to take the plant out. I'm just going to get my tool here and then just make space for it and fill up the planter. Just a quick little fix, and again, never throw out your little fallouts because you can go ahead and put them right back into the soil. Wish you luck. Very cute. I'll keep you posted when I see more activity from this plant. Just filling up the spaces here. Okay, good enough for me. Okay, good enough for me. So as you can see, I just filled up the empty spots with the fallouts, and it'll grow and fill up the planters. So another quick fix. Another ripsalis that I got from the plant show in the summer, and my grandma actually water propagated this and then put it in soil because they fell out. These live on my little thrifted wicker bench in my kitchen area, and this is one of my rare ripsalises, so I want to go ahead and stick these back in. So thank you, Grandma. She had it propagating in water and then she planted it up. So I'm just gonna go from behind here and just fill up the planter. Use my tool. Let me know in the comments down below if you also save parts of your plants that fall off, and do you put them back in the planter, or do you just discard them and don't give them a second chance? If you're really into plants, you know that a leaf can turn into a whole new plant with patience. So, you know, especially these rare plants, I tried my best to save each part that falls out, and my common ones for sure. So I'm just gonna let it be. I know it looks kind of crazy, but it'll fill up the planter and it'll look okay. Or not. So this is what I ended up doing. I just put the 2 cuttings here on this section, and it'll fill up this side. So this rickrack cactus is my 3rd one, and they all look different. And this one is living in coco coir, doing really good. And then here is the cutting that was propagating in the leca balls with the other ripsalis. Fell off from this section right here, and it is what it is. And I'm gonna go ahead and just fill up the planter, and that's fine. Try to see if I can keep the plant in and not mess up its setup and just stick it in here. So using my tool, and then getting it to stay in here. Okay, again, it's top heavy and it's not well rooted, so I'm gonna try my best to have it lean up against the original cutting. Okay, so I'm just gonna let it be as is and not mess with it, and it'll root up nicely in there. So just a quick little fix up. This one is living in front of my wooden gate. Okay, so this is one cutting I just want to go ahead and take care of. This is the cutting that Carrie gave me when I went over to her house, and I'm just gonna have it live actually in this setup here, and I'm not gonna touch it. It's just gonna live in here permanently. It was growing mold for like some, I don't know it, and there's still mold on it. If you look, I'm gonna have to clean it up again. I went with a Q-tip to clean it up, and I don't know why it's got mold, but this is going to live in my greenhouse after I clean it up. So I just wanted to take care of that. So now taking care of my repurchased babies that I want to fill up the planters. And this is my beautiful neon pothos. I love it a lot. And I want to go ahead and fill up this little section here that's empty. So I'm going to probably have to take the whole plant apart. Let's see. Maybe I don't have to. Maybe I can just take this section out right here and make room for it this way. I'm gonna try if I can avoid. Here's the cutting that I saved, if you remember when I last did a video like this fixing up my plants. Okay, I made a little hole in this section here to avoid taking the whole plant out, and let's go ahead and loosen up the root ball system, and then see how it looks like filled here. Let's go ahead and spread it out a little bit. So there's multiple sections in here. Let's fix it up. So I wouldn't mind having this section trail out here. That's pretty. Then this section can be here. I love that. This section here. And we'll just fill up the planter. Ooh, looks so pretty. Then these little individual cuttings, I'll just go ahead and fill it up on the sides. Love it. You are done with. Okay. I think I want you here. That's a good look. You there. And then maybe in the center, the smaller babies, I think I'm gonna do that. Yay! So pretty. So now I know if I ever wanna make a new baby, trade or sell, I know I have these little ones in the center that can fill up. Make a new plant. Okay, so I think I like the restyling of this plant. Ooh, so pretty. Just gonna go in and put the soil back in. Love that. So with certain plants that I really love and they've been doing good in my collection, if I come across them again, I might buy them again to make a plant more fuller. And in this case, this is one of them. Oh, love that. Look from far, make sure I love it. Look at how it's going to cascade on all sides. Okay, so this is the final look. As you can see, this section right here is my original plant, and then this whole section right here is my new plant baby. So I don't know what to do with this trail. I'm just gonna let it be, but it's here and I really love it with the cobalt blue. So pretty. So glad I was able to fill up this planter. The last plant baby that I want to work on is actually both plants are new and I got them 3 days apart, and I want to go ahead and put them together. This is my beautiful philodendron, my silver sword, and I got this originally, and then 2 days later I bought a bigger one because I love the plant so much, so I want to go ahead and put it in this planter. And if you remember, when I put this in originally, it had a really small little root system, so I know there's room in there. Go ahead and take this out of the planter. I want to keep it with this little bamboo setup. Soil is okay. I'll mix it in with mines. So let's go ahead and take mines out. Right here on this side. And then let's dump my soil. And then mix it up with the soil here. Again, it's based on my discretion if I want to reuse the soil. Sometimes I just dump it. Sometimes I use it for propagation, and then sometimes I mix it with mines. So in this case, it's fine. It looks okay. The plant seems happy, so I'm just going to mix it in with mines. Okay, so keeping the shape of this plant like so, I'm going to bring this planter back up. I'm also thinking if I should actually put it in a different setup. You know what? I'm gonna make an executive decision right now, and I'm gonna take it out of the bamboo and I'm gonna have it live on one of my stakes that I made. Let's see how it does with this. Let's go ahead and take these plastic ties off. Sorry. I'll use this bamboo stake maybe for my Haldex plant because it's growing crazy and it likes to climb. So there's 3 sections here. And I'm gonna restyle it around my... This will go for my Caldex plant. Put some soil down, and then I'm gonna add my stake in. So this is going to be a fun little project. Okay, so I think this is good. This is probably really short, and I'm probably gonna need to make a bigger stake, but for now this is what I have, so I'm working with it. Okay, let's see what the biggest, I think you might be the biggest section. Let's see. This root system is tangled apart. Okay, let's have you in the center, like so. I think I like that. So in this case, because I'm styling the plant the same time as I'm planting it with the stake, I can go ahead and start with the stake in the pot and then style the plant around it. Just figuring out what sections I like, cleaning up the plant as I go. So pretty. That's a good look. This section is the smallest. I'll have you live here. And then the other section, my original one, will live on this side. Ooh! Okay, so now that I have it like this, I can go in and fill up the planter. How fun! Looking good. Just a few more scoops and I'm good to go. Yay! So pretty. I love it. It worked out perfect. Now I have a full planter. What do you guys think? This is like perfect. I love it a lot. For now, it doesn't need to be cinched, but in the future, I'll cinch it up. I think it looks good. It looks happy. All right. Here is the final look. Oh my goodness, this is so pretty. I think I did a good job. Everybody looks good. So I have all of the plant babies here. They look absolutely gorgeous. I love today's plant gang. I'm just misting them really quickly. And then I'll give them fertilized water, which is something I like to do whenever they are in front of me. And I'm really glad I was able to fix a bunch of my babies. So my 2 Ripsalises, my Peperomia, my Rickrack got fixed up from their fallouts. I put them back in. I just did the begonia cutting because it needed to get in soil, and I'm gonna clean up the, I don't know, mold growing on it. I don't know why it's moldy. I never had cuttings mold on me, and I'm looking forward to seeing my beautiful neon baby nice and full on my plant shelf. And then this is gonna live on the side of my bed. So I have made a new plant gang in my home, and I am loving the 3 thrifted plant stands are now living in my home, and I love them. So I'm glad I was able to get that thrifted. So that is going to wrap up today's video. Let's go ahead and get some fertilized water. My fertilized water, I always like to fertilize them when I have them in front of me. Hopefully this begonia does well. Got one more. We got the wrap down here. And I'll use these for the rest of my plant babies. I still also have, as you can see me through the silver swords, I also have a handful of brand new babies that are new to my collection that I'll go ahead and plant up in a whole separate video. So today's video was focused on fixing up my plants, whether because of fallouts or I repurchased more and I wanted to fill up the planter. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned because maybe in my next planting with Jewelyn, I'll go ahead and do all my new babies. Maybe if I have planters for them, because there's a handful of plants like my philodendron, super atom, my sansevieria, arrowhead, and my dischidia. Those I need to plant up for sure, and probably a few more just sitting around waiting for the perfect planter. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Before I wrap up today's video, I wanted to do another plant friend shout out. Today's plant friend shout out is going to Linda. She says here, they look great, Jewelyn. The plant will cover any unevenness. Going to make my own now too, thanks. So she's talking about the DIY plant posts that I made. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. If you're new, welcome to the channel. Subscribe for daily uploads. There's a video live at 5 a.m. for you to enjoy and feel inspired and motivated to do plant life. And I am well over 600 videos, and it's a beautiful Monday afternoon here in Santa Monica, California. I would love to know in the comments down below if you have any of the plants, and do you also do the same thing too, where you purchase plants that you love and buy them again and fill up the planter, because I am known to do that. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Until next time, aloha from Santa Monica, California. Bye.